Hail, happy Woden's Day, and welcome back to another installment of Nordic Trulic, where I read you your daily stanzas from the Havamal. The Havamal is the second poem of the poet Geta, and translates roughly to Stanza of the High One, that is Odin, the chief god of our Norse pagan mythos. The Havamal are maxims or principles of life, or heathen proverbs if you will. What I do here is read you a stanza or two a day, of my belief the takeaway should be. And remember, this is my interpretation. If yours is different, I respect that, and as you respect mine, its belief is and should be personal and individual. That being said, I am open to both discussion and question, but neither praise nor conflict. I'm simply venerating our gods and the wisdom of Odin. I'll be reading from the Hollander and the Crawford translations. You have two different usages of language, so that perhaps the original verses may reach different audiences more easily. Today we'll be reviewing stanzas 20 and 21. The Hollander translation quotes, "The greedy guest gainsays his head, and eats until he is ill. His belly oft maketh a butt of a man, on bench admits the sage when he sits." 21. "The herd do know when home they shall, and gang from the grass to their stalls. But the unwise man will not ever learn how much his maw will hold." The Crawford translation quotes, "A gluttonous man, unless he washes himself, will eat to his own detriment. Wise men will often ridicule a fool on account of his belly." 21. "Even cows know when they should go home, and leave behind the fields. But an unwise man does not know the measure of his own appetite." Now obviously this is saying to not eat too much, but even more so I believe, not to take advantage of the host. We all know that annoying person that won't say when you're going out to go get something to eat, and you offer to buy them something, they just order some crazy amount of food. Like, why do you need 3 burgers, an Oreo shake, and a large Coke, Steve? But anyways, yet again, another call to moderation. Obviously, our ancestors knew very well and put heavy importance on moderation. Whether this be caused by scarcity or plentiful times, you can see the importance. So also this is, as I mentioned, not about not taking too much away from the host or the community, as this can harm them, as well as it is about not harming yourself through overindulgence, causing poor health to yourself, which is furthermore harmful to our community or family if they need you. Also, I'd like to point out that these things were so basic to our ancestors, so important, that it says cows know when to stop. As in, like, are you not as dumb as cattle? Like, are you an animal? Which is a very big statement for people who see our gods as themselves as peers.